Oh god, they changed. They moved stuff around. Oh, I gotta figure out. Is this where I? Yeah, this is where I had it. Da, 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 da. And then switch you to satisfactory. And then playlist. Fantastic, fantastic. What's up, Bye Gamer? You're playing in a Strive tournament today. Dude, that's awesome. Hell yeah. Have fun. Go win. Go have fun. That's the more important one. Is go have fun. Enjoy. You're gonna get curb stomped? You don't know that. You don't know. Who knows? Who knows what could happen? Ooh, I get to try something. I didn't try it last stream. Alright, Bye Gamer. Check this out. I'm going to change the OBS scene without using my mouse. Whoa! Oh, I love this. I'm so glad I bought this thing. Oh, it's amazing. How you been? How was your weekend? So I tell you what, I am tired today. A lot of that comes down to what I spent most of my day doing. Hi, Caro. What's up? There are several issues with my power plant that we need to solve today. Most simple of which is the fact that there are just simply not enough canisters in the fuel loop. So we gotta fix that. You've been seething due to a lack of healers. What are you playing that like has a lack of healers? Everyone's too busy playing Helldivers too. Yeah, everybody's. I saw that like Lumberjack and Nessie and Helly, they were all playing Helldivers. It's like well, I hope they walk in here eventually. Random Roblox asymmetrical game based around Sonic. Very strange. Also, something's a little fucky with this train station. I don't know. Whatever. All that matters over here is that I get more canisters into the loop eventually. Trainion. There are several train stations around my factory. My massive factory. Anyway, let's go take a run over to the power station real quick, and I'll sort of walk you guys through what's going on, what needs to be done. And I'll tell you about how my my break day went. We get double perks put on you, so you get first. I would love to go to a Guilty Gear Strive tournament again at some point. But I think the closest one would be several hours away, which is a shame. Maybe I have to run my own tournament. which I wouldn't be against. I would not be against doing such a thing. I think it'd be pretty fun, but I don't know if it'd be worth my time. Oh my goodness. I spent a large amount of time earlier today. My headlights on my car were so fogged and so scuffed and so terrible. Hi, Ben. I'm so tired from pasta. The pasta of sleepy. I'm sleepy, but that's because I spent several hours outside working on polishing and fixing up my headlights because holy shit, they were bad. They were so bad. Right before I did my big move, I tried cleaning them up with these wipes, right? Like a step 1, step 2 set of wipes. And holy shit, it just made it so much worse. And so now I'm out here just like water sanding with a drill, water sanding with a drill, water sanding with the drill, going up in grit, water sanding with the drill. It's not quite. Go back down. Water sanding with drill. Water sanding with drill. Go back up. Water sanding with drill. Put on the super fine drill. Do that. I fix my audio. It sounds quiet. Am I quiet? I could. Hang on. One must imagine Queen happy. Listen, I was very happy with the output. Hopefully, by the time tomorrow comes around and I actually look and see like if it actually took and it stayed clear, because I mean, like, the final result looks really nice, right? The question is, will it last? And that I don't know. Also, now there's like a bunch of like plastic and water and polish specks all over the front of my car, so I'm probably gonna go take it to go get washed tomorrow. It was a lot of work, but it needed to be done because holy shit, trying to drive at night with them things was basically impossible and super scary. I was basically using my blinders as normal headlights and just hoping and praying that everywhere I went had street lights. Hi Goob, what's up? Where the hell are you bee hopping? Because it's fun and easy to get around. Just buy a new car. No, but I was considering buying new headlamps instead of trying to clean and fix them. But then I saw that like getting a bunch of new parts would cost about $450. So I was like, maybe I can spend $50 and try and clean this up as best as I can. And if it doesn't work, well, shit, I guess I tried. I'm making materials in Unreal Engine 3. Nice. Welcome to car. Yeah, I know. I mean, this is not something I'm unfamiliar with. Do not mistake. I have owned car for quite a while. There have been many years where I've just asked my parents for like, hey, what do you want for Christmas? And I'm just like, can you just like help me with my car? Can I get new tires? Can I get new tires for Christmas? Because that's like like $1,000 or something that I don't have to spend if I can get it as a Christmas present. Oh my god, why are these lights not turned on? What the hell? Anyway, we need to build a bunch of this thing, right? The problem is that the materials to make it, we end up getting limited by the copper sheeting, the encased industrial beams, the rubber, and the motors. Now, after the last stream, right? After the last stream, I was like, I'm gonna go investigate what it is that I need to do in order to make this like work properly, right? And I found some very interesting things. One, motors, totally fine. Just didn't have a whole lot of storage. So I added a bit more storage. But they're being made at a factory that's like really big, makes a lot of motors. So we're chill there. Rubber, I don't think I'm going to have that much issue with rubber. Rubber is something that I can very easily scale up because there's lots of spots around the world where there are like residual plasticky bits that we can like turn into rubber and start throwing into the storage depot instead. The two big issues are the encased industrial beams and the copper sheets. Now I've done what I can, but we're gonna go fix that encased industrial spot. Hi, Lawrence. You dislike receiving gifts? I don't want anything. It just makes me sad. I like receiving gifts, but I really enjoy giving people stuff, and it makes me sad when people are like, no, I don't want anything. It's going to make me feel bad. I'm like, no, I want to give you something because it's fun, and I enjoy using my money to make other people happy. How am I? I'm tired. I slept on my friend's couch last night, woke up and got a Mexican omelet, which was really good. It was like chilies and cheese and onion. I don't remember if there was anything else, but it was really good. Listening to this while watching Amy Rose get mauled by an evil Sonic is very comedical. Incredible. I wish they had used a bit more of a sharper cheddar in the omelet because the cheese didn't really stand out that much. And I would have preferred the hash browns a little more crispy, but it's all good. Oh, hello. Yoink. I know. I like spending my money on food to eat and get fat. Oh. No, I like spending my money on my friends. To me, what good is having any money if I can't use it to make the people around me happy? Just spend $100 at Walmart and more crap to eat. Fantastic. Friends, where? I want some. I thought you said you were like, things were looking up for you these days because you were hanging out with people in real life and going and doing Warhammer shenanigans. Remember we bought a big pack of Kit Kats and I ate them all? Oh, the joys of being under 22. Diabetes. Yeah, I have like 4 friends. Yeah, that's fine. I got like 2.5. I don't know. The other one in the house is like chill, but doesn't really hang out with me all that much. 5 because I can glue girlfriend. Okay, I mean like I'm talking about specifically people that I know and hang out with in real life. I guess I could count Kirby as a friend because they're my roommate. Though it's hard to get them to hang out any. I need to get up. Jetpack, please. We're gonna go fix that encased industrial beam factory, and you'll see why it was becoming such a massive problem. Like maybe 1, maybe 2. Get outside more. Go fucking touch grass. And then enjoy touching grass with, like, the person next to you. You like the stream? Hell yeah. If you're watching, you should like the stream. Outside is scary. Outside has cool people. As long as you're willing to talk to them. When I moved here a couple months back, I tried talking to somebody and they didn't really want to be friends with me. And I could kind of tell by the way our interactions were just dead ends. And so I was like, well, I must have fucked that one up. We'll just try again. And then I tried again, and now I've got like a cool friend that I can crash on their couch on Saturday nights. Or they crash at mine. Pretty much every Saturday is like some sort of sleepover, and it's so much fun. Yesterday, we went and saw the FNAF 2 movie, and it was okay. It was fine. Alcohol is bad. Alcohol is bad if you drink too much of it, or if you drink it and then go, like, drive. That is bad. Alcohol as, like, you know, a thing that you consume is bad for your body, but like alcohol used to be my friend. Yeah, don't make alcohol your friend. I drink alcohol from time to time as just like a you know, I'd like something a little nice tonight, or you know, I'm hanging out with somebody and we're having a good time. It's a sometimes thing. Is it bad for me? Yes, it's basically poison, but, you know. Make alcohol your best... No, don't make alcohol your best friend. Anyway, we're here at the problem child. So this is a factory that I didn't make. At one point in time, I had some people who would come help me make stuff. Also, the frame rate's not great, so I'm going to turn it down. Video, go off of 4K, get down to 1440p. Only 1440p. Did that keep? Yeah, alright, well, there we go. Okay, anyway. Stop drinking as much. That's good. Anyway, this factory is not one that I made, but this like resource belt has been around for quite a while. And I was like, I'm pretty sure that the person who made this is the one who like got my encased industrial beams up and running. So I should go investigate why it's taking me forever to, like, do anything with encased industrial beams. So I come up here, I follow the concrete, right? Come around. Okay, so what does this factory produce? It creates steel, and that steel is being made into steel pipe. And steel beams. Okay, that's fine. That's using the iron and coal that's coming up through here to make some steel beams and steel pipes. Okay. And then what? The steel beams and the concrete come together to make the encased industrial beams. Okay, so we're making steel beams and steel pipes. And then the steel beams get used to make the encased beams. And this is what we need. And this is what I saw when I got here. When I came here. This concrete. Hi, Flair. This is what I found. I found a singular depot uploader with no storage. And a belt that goes up. Okay, well, what happens to this belt when it goes up? Well, it goes up here. Goes up here. And then what I originally found was that this was going directly into the trash. So I was storing all of 100 encased beams, and then everything else got thrown in the trash. Why is that a problem? Where is it? This setup requires 360. So we look for encased beams, 400 plus another 100 sitting in the bin, 500 total, right? And then it would just have to print more because all of the excess was just getting thrown away. Amy Rose didn't get mauled. Nice. High flare. Transgender. Yeah. Rain gender. Whoa. So the problem is that none of the items were getting stored. So if I ever ran out of the item that I needed, in this case, the encased industrial beam, right? If you have a... Wait, what? If you have a problem with that, go... What? I don't understand. Anyway, now I'm stored. Now I'm storing them. I've got a some in storage right now. And, oh, by the way, every single one of those pipes are being thrown away as well. Also, this factory is making iron, which is turning it into screws, and then those screws are being thrown away. Most of this factory just throws shit away. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? This... What? What? Why does this factory pull, like... Hang on. This is still so bad. Can I have some frames again? Jesus Christ. Why does this factory pull so many resources from like so far away only to make a couple things and then throw most of it away? I don't think the factory likes you. I think you need to go to couples therapy. No, what I need to do is I need to delete like half of this factory. Get rid of all the stuff that's just like making shit only to throw it away. And turn this into like an actual encased beam factory. Your game doesn't bug with all that stuff? What do you mean? So we're taking it all apart. I mean, there's a lot of things. I mean, the game's fairly stable as a game. Satisfactory is too big for me to play by myself. You can play it with people. I don't know. I enjoy seeing the progress that I can put together by myself. Alright, so literally all of this gets to go. None of this is, like, worth keeping around. So I'm gonna break you and then let you filter everything out. Anyways, you should play Half-Life on stream to cope with the no Half-Life 3 announcement. Well, you know, I already did a long time ago. I played through Half-Life 1, Half-Life 2, and the episodes, and Half-Life Alyx on stream. But and Hunt Down the Freeman. But I didn't play, like, Opposing Force or Blue Shift. So it might be worth doing at some point. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to break all of the inputs going into this factory. There we go. Mute. There we go. Play Blue Shift or Opposing Force? I might. It's certainly something that I've thought about. It'd be even better play Fallout 2. Can I have a plan? Can I have a plan for like what it is that I want to stream and when I want to do it? Is that okay? You should play the game that won some of the awards. Kind of forgot its name though. Yeah. I wonder what that was. I wonder what game that was. What game walked away with the most awards? What could it be? Anyway. That French. Oh, was it French? Thought it was Italian. Epidemic 2, I think? Maybe. Sounds about right. Sucking so much egg. What the fuck? I don't think I've heard that one before. What the fuck is going on? Koro is like playing some sort of Roblox game right now. That's all I know. Some sort of Roblox game that has Sonic characters or something. You slumber? Is it the slumber time? I'm not having fun doing it? Then don't play it. I genuinely. Watch out for the harrow in your walls. Oh god, no. Not the rap tap tap. And the quacks in your... No! My balls have been irradiated. Holy shit. I'm not having fun because I need a good... What? Oh, cool. Now flares in my walls, too. Oh, this is terrifying. Yeah, all of this needs to go. We do not need to, like, waste resources making a bunch of, like... fucking... I see Evil Kitty. Is it dead? Not yet. Goodbye. What the fuck, lol? What is that? It's the Evil Kitty. Yeah, we have those. It's a setting. It's the game's arachnophobia setting. Gets rid of all the spiders and just turns them into like PNGs of the developers' cats. I just call them Evil Kitties. Okay, yeah. All of this needs to go, because it sucks. Throw away you, and you, and you, and you. Probably gonna go put the encased beams, like, up in the storage bin. I also have to go fix the copper as well today. Hopefully that one doesn't take as long, since it's just either a small upgrade or I tear it down and just build a copper somewhere else. Abuses cat. No! It's not a real cat and it was trying to kill me. It was trying to kill me. Oh my god. Wait, am I GPU peaking or am I CPU peaking? Oh, I'm CPU peaking. God damn it. Fuck this CPU. It's still a cat, you monster. Are you still gonna say that when some of the cats are irradiated and are trying to kill me? You still gonna defend the very, very spicy kitties? Are you still making shit? You are. You are not. I don't need you. You just ate a bit of Old Bay. Ah, I see. These all go in there. So who here has seen the FNAF 2 movie? Because I saw it last night at a very late showing. You haven't? Oh, damn. I don't know. I thought it was alright. I should go put on my Letterboxd account that I saw it. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about these FNAF movies. They're not exactly high art. Apparently Megan Fox played Toy Chica and all my friends were going crazy over it. Hi Motor, what's up? Motor, where is the heli? Is she awake? Is she around? That's a boy in my bracket? Who the fuck? Who the hell are you fighting against? They got third at Evo. Oh, well, good fucking luck. With Potemkin? Are you about to have a Potemkin, like, mirror match? Because that'd be very silly. Surrender the bracket and delete Strive. Yay! Heli here. Let's go. Doubt I'll end up fighting him. You might. That'd be sick as hell. Everyone is here. Holy shit, it's just like that Smash intro. We just got off at Helldivers 2. Hell yeah. How was the hell diving? The diving of the hell. How'd it go? We had a fun round. We killed a Hive Lord. Oh yeah, I heard that. Like I saw the thing that you guys posted that there's a new big gloom planet. So I guess Hive Lords are back on the menu. Didn't see the time. It's okay. Hey, it's the first stream from my 1-day break. Funny glitch for 32 round autocannon. Is that the funny that like Lumberjack was talking about and was showing off to Nessie and everybody? Some sort of like mega autocannon without needing any backpack to reload? What the hell? What the hell going on in Miami, bro? Goddamn. Are we still making screws? Yeah, technically. Will not explain it here. Okay, that's fair. This is privileged knowledge. Holy shit. If I find out the privileged knowledge, Arrowhead's gonna come and break my kneecaps. Motor found out how the autocannon thing worked. Let's see. Throw you out. Throw you out. Needs to be kept secret. Ah, okay. I wonder if they patched the supply pack exploit. I wonder if they patched that one. Because I know that one's been in the game for a long time, but hasn't been well known or exploited, at least over here. I actually tried to do it the other day and I couldn't do it. Probably was just a skill issue. You mean handing supplies back and forth to keep recharging backpacks? No. Dropping the backpack and then supplying at the same time. Getting a supply without actually consuming any supplies. Don't know if that one's still around or not. That's still in, but nobody cares. Yeah. I don't run a supply pack. That's the other thing, is I just don't run the supply pack. I know I could use such an exploit, but when I'm playing solo, which is most of the time, yeah, I can just call in a resupply whenever I need it. It's not that big of a deal. This one people will care about? Okay. Well, I am excited to find out about it myself, but I was working today. I sent Lumberjack pictures. Lumberjack's the only one I sent pictures of this to, but I was working on cleaning up my, destroying my headlights because, oh my god, they were so bad. Okay. Shit, y'all still had items in you. Alright, give me a second. We'll see if we'll see if all the work that I did, like, sticks around. YouTube keeps turning on subtitles. Who knows, man? Who knows? Oh my god! I just remembered something happened last night that I wanted to tell y'all on stream about. Okay, so the first things first, I need y'all on my side, okay? This is mostly an American thing, right? But like, let's say you want to cross the road, right? But you don't want to do it at a crosswalk or like a light, okay? Where there's like actual painted markings and stopped cars to help get you across, right? You don't want to use that. You're just gonna jaywalk, right? You just walk across then? Okay. However, if I walk across, should I expect that the drivers on the road who are driving on a road where there is no crosswalk, there is no stoplight, there is no stop sign, should the drivers stop in the middle of the road to let some random person cross the road wherever they want? Riddle me this one, Batman. Vote now. Oh, you're still making shit. Okay. Are you? No. Cool. Do they want to cause damage to their car? If they can, yes. Wait, what? If they can, yes. Yes, because otherwise that'd be manslaughter. Okay, but like, no. Listen, you can't just walk across wherever. Wait, what was the question? If I want to jaywalk, if I just want to cross the road, right? Doesn't matter the fact that, like, I'm not crossing at a crosswalk or a stop sign or a stop light, right? Hi, Naoki. If I just want to walk through the road, should I expect the cars driving on the road to just stop in the middle of the road so that I can cross? Okay? If they don't know you are, then they can't be extended. If they don't know you are there, if they do see you, then they should be a bit more careful. I say don't expect them. Even if they should. Okay. Last night, I was the driver. I didn't run over anybody. Don't worry. Okay? Last night, I was the driver. I was taking me and a friend to the movies, right? And we're walking. We're not walking. We're driving where there are people walking around because there was a Christmas event. They'll want to, but that's not often the case. They might not be able to in time and you're purposely blocking traffic. Yeah. This is a 4-lane road. 4 lanes, 2 going one way, 2 going the other way, plus a central turning lane. Okay? I am driving in the left lane. When I see a family just walking across the street, okay? They're just walking across. It is just their world and I'm driving in it. They get to the turning section of this 4-lane road in the middle, right? So I am going to be right next to them. That's free XP. That's disgusting. I see that they're kind of still walking, and I'm like, holy fucking shit, y'all do not have the right of way. Y'all do not have the right of way to just jump out in front of me and act like you own the road, right? This is not your place. There are crosswalks. There are lights. You can go down to a crosswalk. No, they do not have the right of way. Well, guess what? The dad fucking did. He got so pissed that I wasn't gonna stop for him that he threw like some sort of like Christmas bag out in front of my car and like made it so that I hit it. Like he threw a fucking bag at my car because he didn't want to like wait for the fact that I wasn't going to stop in the middle of the road for him on a 4-lane road. Prick. Yeah, massive fucking prick. Massive prick. And yeah, bro was with his wife and kids. My man is teaching them how to be like the most entitled pieces of shit in the world. It scared the shit out of me too. Like the nerve of people. Yeah, I got so worried that like bro was actually gonna keep walking to prove a point and like make me either swerve around him. Was the road like empty or were there other cars? I mean, it was kind of dark, so it was not super busy. Gross fine as I say, his eyes closed, hasn't seen the world yet. But it's still a 4-lane road, and this road has crosswalks. If the bro had just gone to a crosswalk, I would have stopped for him, because that's how that works. But if you just want to cross out in the middle of fucking no man's land, that's not on me. That's on you. 4 lanes shouldn't be crossed like that. No, it shouldn't. A 4-lane, it's basically 5 with the middle turning lane. Freaked me the hell out too. Like, holy shit. And then the gall to just like throw a fucking bag at my car. Oh my god. Freaked me out so bad. Man was being very unsafe and irresponsible in front of his family. Yeah. And also a massive fucking baby. I get your laws. The dude was an idiot. He was. Oh my god. It scared the shit out of me. And then my friends over there having to like comfort me like, no, it's okay, it's okay. And I'm just like, I gotta catch my breath. That freaked me out, man. That freaked me out. What was in the bag? Liquid or anything? Not a clue. Not a clue. Because, I mean, like, I went over... Whatever it was, I went over it, and it didn't, like... the front of my car is plastic. I have no clue what was in the bag. It made a pretty discernible thunk, but, like, besides that... Didn't really do anything. Shoo away. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Toss all of you in the bin. Alright. I have no clue how many resources we're using to make this encased shenanigans. Imagine it was this kid's Christmas presents. Yeah, honestly. It was either like the kid's Christmas presents or something that his wife had bought like at the Christmas festival or something. It's like, I'll show this one. Huh! Hiya! And then I run over a fucking candle or some shit. Ah, my hubris. I don't know what that guy's deal was. I'm gonna be so real. Okay, I want to measure. Let's see. I don't know how much concrete this uses. I imagine we can also, like, boost it some as well. How are you? Sounds like he just sucks as a person. Yeah. Let's see. Cased industrial beam is made with 18 steel per minute and 36 concrete per minute. Okay. Give me a notepad. I'm going to start taking some notes. It is note-taking time. Truth. I told my friend, my other friend, once we got back to the house, I was like retelling the story. I was like, that is the most Republican-coded bullshit that I've seen in a while. Like, oh my god. 18 steel beam plus 36 crete equals encased beams. I mean, like, am I wrong? Am I wrong? The average Republican cannot understand traffic laws. YouTube aided my message? No! Fucked up. Alright, and this does 45 limestone to 15 concrete. The first thing that we can do if we want to upgrade the amount of encased beams we're making is change all of these minor Mark IIs to minor Mark IIIs. But I don't know where all of the production is going and coming from and being made at. Dude, America's so funny because of shit like this. I love living in Pennsylvania. Yeah, Pennsylvania is a swing state. I'm sure that shit gets, like, really stressful. I think it's when you breathe wrong around them. Like, we're not talking about it at dinner. I'll tell you what. So you are a normal node. Okay. Okay. Who the fuck? Who's killing? Oh, you! Fuck off. Fucking terminid scum. Piss off. I'm trying to make a factory here. Okay, so you're a normal node. Oh, for fuck's sake! Who is it now? Who is it now? Huh? I got a gun with Titanfall 2 bullets. You wildlife. Who? You! Piss off. Jesus. Why can't we just move to an island, chat? I'm still getting shot at. Are you kidding me? I'm trying to like read chat over here. And this giant spicy boy. The UK is an island. This island sucks. Yeah, that's Turf Island. You know what? Hang on. Oh no, wait, you are dead. Fantastic. I'm still getting shot at. Go away. I'm busy here. I want a new island. Everywhere is an island. One without Starmer. Let's see. Now you run at 600. The police about to be knocking on our doors for sending a mean message. Oi, oi, oi. What's all this say? Alright, what's wrong with it? Okay, so, Pad, do you remember the last time we worked on this, right? I'm just basically going over the shit that I posted in the server, where it's like, oh, yeah, by the way, the entirety of my encased industrial beams is like one factory, where half of the factory, more like 2/3 of the factory, is just making shit for the purpose of making shit and then throwing it away. And then all of my encased beams are just like one depot without storage. So yeah, not great. Very strange. So I've basically come here and just deleted everything in this factory because that's where all the problems were. I'm gonna beef up the amount of concrete is being made. Probably beef up the amount of everything else that gets made. And then just redo it to be only encased beams. Okay, so now I have 600. Sorry, limestone, not concrete. I have... Could be worse, though. Yeah, there's a couple other issues that need to be solved. I'm not producing that much in the way of copper sheets, and the fluid loop for the fuel doesn't have enough canisters right now. So things need upgrading here and there before I actually go back and keep working on it. All right, where does this concrete come from? Comes from down in here. You're making 480. that mean you are a pure node? Okay. So if I get rid of you... Get rid of you... Oh, hey, bud. Cool, more wildlife I have to deal with. Miner Mark 3. Buff you to max. That makes 1200. Okay, so... I need my calculator. Calculator time. 1200 plus 600 is 1800 divided by 45 equals 40 constructors worth of limestone into concrete, and then 40 times 15. 40 times 15 is 600. So I can have a total of 600 concrete running down the belts. Divide that by 36. 16 and 2 quarters. Two quarters. What the fuck? 2/3. You math. This is a project in a project that's part of a bigger project that leads to rocket fuel, and that leads to more power doing what we were originally doing, right? Yeah, so like, here's the chain of events. I was trying to make a factory that made 400 encased industrial, not encased, no, fuck, electromagnetic control rods. I wanted to make 400 of these per minute for several reasons. They were going to get shipped out to other places, but they were a part of, in the future, making nuclear power, okay? So I start making this giant-ass electromagnetic control rod factory, and I go, hold up. This is a lot of machines, and I don't think my power grid can handle it. I should go make a different thing. I should go make rocket fuel and use rocket fuel to give my power grid a boost and a power, so that way the electromagnetic control rod facility will actually work and not immediately fall apart, right? Not shut down my entire power grid. Queen's turning it into Virgil the way that she needs more power. Oh, man, yeah. And then, while in the process of making the rocket fuel, we've had to make several branch factories to support the rocket fuel factory, right? However, once I started actually putting down rocket fuel, I realized I don't have enough resources being brought in to actually make the damn thing. So now we're taking another step back to go work on fixing, like, supply chain issues, so that way I can actually make the shit that I need to make. Oh my god, it's a lot. And yes, there is math involved if I want to balance the inputs and outputs and shit, which is fine because I like math, because I'm a big fucking nerd. Okay, let me write this down. 600 limestone. No, not 600 limestone. Oh yeah, I can do, hang on. I can push buttons on my Stream Deck, and I can do this, and then that. Oh my god, it's so cool. All this to make a plastic chair. Okay, so what did I do? I did 1,800 concrete divided by 45 constructors equals No, 45 per constructor equals 40 constructors concrete, 40, and that should be limestone, not concrete, limestone. 40 concrete times concrete 40 constructor into times 15 limestone makes 600 concrete. I just watched a green, poorly cropped off PNG of Foxy destroy a blue. What the fuck? We need as many chairs as possible for maximum power. Ah, I see. So I have 600 concrete, and then we take 600 concrete and divide that by 36 up here, and that gets us 16.6 repeating assemblers encased. I can't type. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, there we go. 16.6 assemblers encased beams. Okay, so then I need to take that number, 16.6, multiply that by 18 steel beam times 18 gets us 300 beam, and then I need the recipe for steel beam. That's 60 into 15. So we take 300 beams and divide that by 15 per construct. Is this a constructor? Yeah, constructor. You're cursed? Help? What do you mean you're cursed? Whoa, math stream? Dude, that's what every Satisfactory stream is just math. Whether you know it or not. And that by 15 equals 20 con. And then we take the 20 cons times that by the amount of steel ingots we need, which is 60. Times 60. 100 steel ingots. I've seen that stupid gambling scam. I've seen it in 3 servers now. Confirms it's a scam. Yeah, it confirms it's a scam. So if y'all are in the Discord server, and if you're not, you should be. Why aren't you? You might have noticed that we have a new bot called Arcane Premium. Why? Well, you see, we've had some very shady, like, dealings going on recently. You calculating how many DI your factory needs? Liberal. No, fucking, we've been dealing with shit, and it's really annoying, right? We just did a bit of a purge where there were like 4 accounts, most of them without profile pictures, that had joined, had hidden hidden the ability for them to like walk in without like sending a welcome message, which, by the way, does exist in the server. You guys just don't see it because personally I don't think it's necessary. Although who knows, maybe one day I'll hold a poll over it and y'all can see when somebody joins. You've seen it? You've seen the new bot? I've had visions. Well, we've had Jesus. We've had some like somewhat scammy behavior of people join, and I don't like that. So I went and spent some cash on Arcane Premium, and I got a lifetime deal, so that way I'm not paying a subscription for it. What does it mean for you? It means that if you're in a voice chat and there's more than 3 people, you can get server XP now. So that's neat. What does it mean for me? I get to log more things, and make sure that people are being not scummy and scammy. I don't like having concerning weirdos in the server. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I need 1,200 steel ingots. I could do solid steel ingots that uses less coal. Although it might not be particularly necessary. Steel ingot. 1,200 steel ingot. Ingot. Divided by 45. .6 repeating. 26.6 repeating. Foundries. .6 repeating foundries for making steel ingots. Okay. And then because this is a 1-to-1 recipe, I would need 1,200 steel and 1,200 coal. Let's see if that's even possible. Alright. This means I have to go follow the trail back on the coal and the steel and see how much is being pulled out of the ground. Little do they know they won't get in Queen's server lore book with this basic scams. They will not see the light of heaven. Ah, Jesus. Fuck! Oh, hello. I'm just sitting on the ground. I'll take that. Are you iron? You are iron. Okay, so are you a pure node? That's all that I need to know. You are! Absolutely wonderful. This is good news. Okay, give me one of you. No, I didn't get that right. Can you piss off? Like, for real? I'm kind of busy here. Thank you. Yoink. Take you out. And then come down here and grab a Mark 6. And then I should just be able to, like, yeah, just upgrade these. Dump you in there. Jump you up to 1,200. Dump the rest of you in there. Perfect. And now I don't have to build new shit. I just have to upgrade all of these to the best type of belt. Oh, for fuck's sake. Dude, why am I lagging so much today? What the hell? I need to go through and like update the sources page so that way I can like reduce the amount of tabs that I have open in the background, because something tells me that's part of it. You. I need to make sure that I don't miss any like section, because any one section that's not upgraded, yeah, like right there, sneaky one. Any section that's not upgraded will suddenly make the belt, like, the amount of items flowing through it, like, way worse. Because they just hit, like, a speed bump in the road, and it's like, oh! Nope, the speed here is not 1,200 items per minute. It's actually 500. Get fucked. You through the tree. Belt mark 6. Oh my god, I cannot see anything in this mess. Seems like it's all fine. Yeah, okay, good. Tree's very inconvenient. Yeah, just a little bit. It's all good though. I think you should cut it down. I don't know if these like mega trees are capable of being cut down, to be completely honest. I just want to test the belts and make sure I didn't miss anything. We'll just run this into the resource sink. And as long as it stays at a consistent 1,200, then we should be fine. Hi, Mabby. How was my trip? It was fun. Oh, nope. I missed something. You see that? You see that? That is not 1,200 items per minute. That's a problem. Why is this sink awesome? Because it grinds up everything and turns them into tickets that I can take to the ticket counter at the 5 nights at the Freddy's. At the Freddy's Diner. The lore hacks to this game. I had a fun time hanging out with... Oh, I did miss one. See? Right here. You can see that the items are running at 1,200 here up until this section, and then it's running at the speed of that section. Yep, and now we're fine. Cool. Alright, now we gotta go see if the coal is also a pure node and we can pull 1,200 items out of the coal. And Queen, may I send you a clip from Helldivers? Yeah, sure. Nessie, I'm down for some father freaking Helldivers because I just got all... That's a new one. I haven't heard that one before. Are there items on this belt? What the fuck? Wait a minute. Hang on. Hang on. Something's very not right. Wait a second. Why is this not pulling items at all now? Man, while I float on over, we gotta figure out where the break in the belt is. And I'll take a look at what Nessie sent me. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh my god. Holy shit. That is glorious. Did I not power? I think I might not have powered the drill. I think that's what it was. Yeah, drill's not powered. Ah, I see. Boop. Alright, cool. Loading up accent core, only to remember this game has no audio settings other than mute. That's lame. Nessie's already spreading the secret. Listen, I will not spread it. I will do no such thing. However, I would like to learn. Yeah, it doesn't show how to do it. Clip doesn't show how. Right, I got sidetracked. Coal. I need to fix the coal situation. Where does the coal come from? Need to keep it a secret or we'll lose it. Listen, I ain't gonna stream it. I ain't gonna show it off to the world. I can be trusted with such valuable knowledge. We should tell Gundam Boy. That would be pretty funny. Okay. 2 nodes. Ah, okay. Well, you're a pure node. So you don't need to exist anymore. So that's cool. Get rid of you and you and you. Because you're a pure node, I can just swap. A creature is in the way. Get out of the way! I'm making a factory. The fuck you mean? Is bro in the ground? Bro is in the ground. Are you kidding me? Hang on, maybe I can splash damage him through the floor. You like my silly Pikachu hat? I do! Yo, my girlfriend made herself a silly Pikachu hat that's like, what is it, crocheted? It's very adorable. Oh my god, he's out. Holy shit. Alright, well, I didn't blow him up, but I did knock him out. Would you kindly piss off? There we go. Finally. Did you drop something? There it is. Oh, no, space. Oh, of course not. Depot you and you. And you. Where's my elevators? I'm not gonna bother turning this into like a nice bridge because it is how it is. It's already been made, so we'll just leave it. Even though it slightly bugs me. You learned something about Larian today? What'd you learn? What'd you learn, Helly? Curse you, top message. Oh, were you on top message instead of live? Yeah. Something tells me that bullshit didn't make its way through. I think even YouTube saw how much of a piece of shit that was. Hey, if that person's still here, guess what? Woke is back. L plus ratio plus get bent. Plus I'm coming for your gender. No, that went through? Ah, damn. I am the evil pronoun stealer. I'm going to steal your pronouns and give you neo pronouns. You'll be now known as Giger. Any complaint you make will be sent to the Ministry of Truth for evaluation. Ah, thank you, Maddie. Ministry of Heli. Yeah. The Helicat will decide your punishment. That's a short segment. Alright, hopefully we have enough space to build what I want to build. The Ministry of Heli is so trustworthy. Very true. You know, speaking of the Ministry, starts having a... What? Oh, Sheezer. I see. Very funny. Very funny, Flare. Why do I keep breaking the resource sink when I'm gonna test the other belts? We also have to go fix up the amount of concrete, but we'll start with the steel. The first BG3 was also brutal as hell, so... You're talking about the trailer? The first BG3 trailer was also super brutal, so you'll hold out some hope for Divinity. I think I heard that last stream, and it's one of these things where it's like, okay, maybe I'm a little more interested in Divinity now. Like, maybe, because I really like BG3, and BG3 is not that fucked up. And it's like, why did they show that at the Game Awards? Like, genuinely. This is supposed to be like a everybody show, right? And this is what we're showcasing? We're, okay, yeah, alright, fine. Whatever, man. It's your show. Okay, I don't know where this iron comes from, but I guess I don't need it. So we're gonna get rid of this one. Further context would be very nice. Listen. It's not as bad as Overwatch. I mean, High Guard. I'm very, very tempted to like push out a new video like really quickly about High Guard. just to like get my thoughts out there, because I really think most of the issue with High Guard comes from its perception and like how bad of a job that they're doing with the trailers for it. I don't need any of you anymore. Throw away the wire, throw away the coal, throw away you. I just got back. What happened? Oh, we had like a little piece of shit walk in, and now we're talking about High Guard. If it's crossplay, let me suffer with you too. Yeah. I really want to make some sort of video about High Guard. I don't have a lot of time to do so, because I also have other shit that I want to work on, and not a whole lot of time to do it. But like I was yapping about my thoughts in the server about High Guard the other day. What's High Guard? I low-key didn't watch the Game Awards. High Guard is a game made by some ex-devs from Respawn who worked on, hi Gwen! It is Satisfactory Gaming. High Guard is a game made by some ex-devs from Respawn who made Apex and Titanfall. And it looks really bad. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Oh, you're another pure node. Interesting. Okay. I don't need you or you. So I guess I just get to take these off the map. Damn, alright. I don't know what we were doing with all these pure nodes and then throwing it all away. Very strange choice. I would trust if they said it was made by the people who made Titanfall, not Titanfall and Apex. Yeah, High Guard looks generic as fuck, too corporate. One of the things that I talked about in my server is that the thing that like set me off, the first time I saw that trailer, what immediately set me off was like, oh my god, this is the exact same cinematography as an Apex trailer. If you've played Apex, if you were like in the Apex community during those times, you're gonna look at that trailer and be like, this looks exactly the same. It is exactly, it's insane how like one-to-one they are with each other in that regard. And it's just like, oh my god. Diesel Knights will be our Titanfall 3. Yeah, what's Diesel Knights? This I have not heard of. I am now curious. Means you don't have to jump up for no reason, so I can just put you there. Okay. Now I gotta fix up the concrete. Which should be as simple as, I mean, how much concrete are we ending up with? We're doing 8,000 limestone. It ends up being 600 concrete. Okay. Yeah, I've not heard of Diesel Knights. It's Diesel Punk mech movement shooter made in Titanfall 2's like... okay. I'm gonna go look this up now. Hang on. Diesel Knights. Now I'm curious. Oh, there's a Steam page. Okay, hang on. We'll go over to Steam. You have piqued my interest. Oh, is it third person? Yeah, this definitely looks very pre-alpha. Ooh. Aye. Are we gonna pilot the mech? Hold F to board. Hell yeah. I think you could switch perspectives very early in development, but this mech is super dope. Oh yeah, look. Well, I mean, that was aiming down sights. Yeah, you know what? I have some faith. It is definitely very early days for it. Hopefully it can sort of refine over time. It has potential. It does have a lot of potential. It's definitely more than fucking High Guard. Holy shit. Alright, you need to go away. Because all of this is now no longer good enough. Actually, well, no, I need to, well, hang on. I think I can kind of get away with keeping some of this. I just have to upgrade all the belts. There we go. I love the aesthetic most, to be honest. I'm a for Steam/Diesel Punk. You know what? You know what? I'm on board. I'm on board. I wasn't sure at first, but no, you know what? I'm on board. I think it's got some potential. It looks pretty interesting. 1200. 1200 divided by 45. How many constructors do I need? 1200 divided by 45. 26 2/3. Got it. Times 15 makes 400. Perfect. And then half of that, because the other node's going to be half, will make an output of 200. 200 plus 400 is 600. My math is mathing. Fantastic. I think I said there better be Titanfall 3 at the Game Awards, and then I was faced with this. Oh my god. I just... it's really... I don't know. It's really disappointing to see, like... Oh my god, we're all tired of hero shooters. From the creators of Titanfall 2 and Apex Legends comes a hero shooter. And everybody's just like, no! Why? Why would you do this? Huh? I honestly didn't see much of anything at the Game Awards. Johnny played the total corpo death video. If I need your body, I'll fuck it. Oh, wait, hang on. No, that's a different line. You're directly in the middle. Every day Johnny has more of a point. He's always had a point. Problem with Johnny is that he's always been, like, a little too, interested in blowing everything up to prove his point. Does anyone remember Boundary, the zero-G shooter? No, I don't think I've ever heard of it, sadly. Alright, what's 26? These are groups of 6. 26 divided by 6 is 4. Fuck, alright. 6 is 24. Okay. I'm gonna need a couple floors. I'm up against the #1 Happy K. What the f- How the fuck are you in such an insane bracket? What the hell? Bro is not making it out alive. What the hell? It died pretty quickly, and they made the game worse on launch, but the gameplay was fun. It is kind of upsetting just how many games, like, especially in the shooter space, they are born, they are put out, they don't get enough of a player base, and then they die, like, immediately afterwards. It's such a terrible and vicious cycle, and I hate it so much. Sounds like a certain Mario Kart. Real. Oh my god. Fucking Mario Kart World. I haven't played it. Cause ain't no way in hell am I buying a Switch 2, but holy shit does it look like ass. Yes, Nintendo. Yes, I would love to do nothing but drive along on a straight track with no turns and then be forced to do that every time I want to play online. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I wanted. Thank you. Thank you, Nintendo. I know you aren't going to play World, but I need to say don't. I have on someone else's Switch 2. It's so boring. Yeah, no, it's terrible. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. I ain't spending all my money on that overpriced, like, mobile device so that way I can play fucking, like, the worst Mario Kart. No, I don't want a smart splitter. Just out of curiosity, are you making more in the resource exploitation or the decorating? I am a lot more of a, like, resource than designer person. There's like one factory that I spent some time like actually decorating, and I think it looks pretty nice. But then every time that I'm not like working on like raw building of new factories and just like sitting there decorating, I'm not progressing the game. And I feel like people, I always worry that people are not going to want to watch me if we're not actually progressing the game. And then people are like, oh no, it's okay, Queen, we'll watch anyway. I'm like, but will you? I don't know. I don't know, man. It's my game, you're not allowed to have fun. If that makes sense. I've done a little bit of decorating. You know the fucked part? Is that I have done a little bit of decorating here and there, and it's some of my like most favorite shit. I'm like, God, I really should just spend a stream or two just working on decorating, and like that's it. Today we decorate. Maybe once I have this giant power plant made, maybe then we'll just spend some time decorating instead of building 400 electromagnetic control rods per minute. Maybe that'll be nice. To be honest, the only game that has made me want the Switch 2 is Orbitals, which I saw the trailer for. I love the art style. I think the only game that I wanted a Switch 2 for at one point or another was Mario Kart Worlds. Because it was like, oh man, an open world Mario Kart game? That actually sounds kind of peak. And then the reviews came out and people were like, oh no, this game is ass, don't bother. And I was like, oh cool, the game's ass, I'm not gonna bother. And now I don't want to Switch 2. I also don't want to Switch 2 because Nintendo wants me to never fuck around with it or face their wrath. And that's not very cool, so no. The electromagnetic control rods must be beautiful. The factory that they're going to be produced at already is pretty large. I could try and make it a little nicer here and there. You're probably going to need to get out of the way. This is going to be quite tall, because I need a lot of constructors in a tiny little box. Gonna wait for the Steam Deck too, so I can play all my favorite Nintendo games. Real Gwen. Gwen, I don't think I've seen you here before, but you're a real one. You're you're a real one. I gotta say, holy. It's like my girlfriend when she was like, when we were watching the Game Awards, and there was like, and here's a game that's exclusive to the Switch too. And Maddie was like, oh yeah, look at this. This is going to be so much fun to like play on my PC. Stumbled across her stream through random YouTube recs, and it's been great so far. I'm glad I've kept your attention. I do my best to be positive and entertaining. And I'm really trying to hit that 1,000 sub mark, so if you haven't done that, I would ask that you consider subscribing, because that would be really cool and epic. Oh, piss off. You're not even a threat to me. I'm just annoyed. Queen is gay? Queen is gay. This is very true. I suppose I've been given no choice. Holy shit! The whole, like, asking people to do something, it works. Goddamn. I love this stupid game so much, but the fact that I always have no healers TM makes me angry. Ay, ay. As mostly a gay girl myself, I can relate. Nice. Are you bi? Mostly gay. That sounds like bi. I got switched out of playing the what? Okay. Right. I need the thing to keep going up. I have healing, but it's really slow since I take like 2 full minutes for me to heal a 75 to be close to me. Huh. Very interesting. I'm now against gay sex legend. Holy shit! Technically bi, but men are men. That is so goddamn true. Holy shit. Holy shit. God damn. Listen, men kind of fucking suck. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Hopefully Lumberjack isn't still here. Oh my god. If Lumberjack or Tank are here, listen. Not all men. Not all men. Some men are very cool. Oh yeah, and Motorbike. Sorry. You're here. By gamer, you're like a, what, like a non-gendered creature. I'm a guy? Oh, okay. Did you forget me? I'm sorry, Motor. I'm sorry. Agender, sure. But, like, still mask? Okay, fair enough. Listen. Listen, I don't think any one of you people here I would find to be concerning to be around. How about that? How about that? However, most of the time when I'm, like, at the fucking, like, grocery store, it's the men that I'm watching out for. You know what I mean? Queen, what's up, Lumberjack? Oh, God. You're so unlucky that I just sat back down. Oh my god. I'm here to apologize. This is not an easy is not an easy video to make. I'm sorry to the men in my audience. When I said that all men suck, not all men suck. This was fake news. I shouldn't have said it. At one point in time, I too was a man. But when I was a man, I sucked, so... Oh my god. I made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. Hang on, let me go get my ukulele. Yeah! Go in. I'm pretty sure Kirby still has a ukulele. I could like go grab Kirby's ukulele if they still have it. I wouldn't know how to play it, and it'd be out of tune. This apology needs more ukulele. This has been the best part of stream so far. Queen gets canceled, gone wrong, police called, gone sexual. Holy shit. God damn. I can't believe my apology to men went sexual. Maybe the police showed up and fucked me in the ass. Oh my god, this bit is just bad. No, this bit's over. This bit's over. This bit sucks. Oh, no. Oh, no. Do not say that men suck. 3 a.m. gone wrong. Scary. Oh, Lord. New video, why men's issues are the real problem. Gone wrong. Gone satanic. Holy shit. Gone lesbian. That's if Maddie shows up in the video. Maddie is going to be here pretty soon. I was supposed to work on like a announcement graphic today, and then I ended up spending several hours just polishing my headlights, trying to make them not the most dangerous thing to drive with. So I'll have to do that tomorrow. Gone trans rights. To be honest, if men kissed each other, they'd be a lot happier. You're not wrong, you know? We need to normalize letting men, like, kiss their homies before they go to sleep. 6 plus 6 plus 8, 20, and then I need another 4, and then a couple more. Okay. My opponent disconnected. Wait, are you doing an online tournament? Holy shit. I've only ever done locals for tournaments. Bad Gamers Alive? Apparently. Bro is fighting for his life out here. Oh, man. Listen, the right-wing guy to trans girl pipeline is real. And I was one of them. Anytime I get like a real piece of shit in my stream chat, sometimes I wonder if, like, you know, hey bud, maybe there's a reason you're getting me in your recommended. Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to talk about it? Listen, not every guy, you know, wants to, you know, not every guy wants to wear a cute skirt and, like, wish they had other guys like wanting to be with them because they were like really cute. Egg question mark. Every guy that I've seen get really angry at wokeness ends up as a cute girl a few years later. It happens. I want to wear a cute skirt. I think all of us do. I don't know. I speak for all of us on this, by the way. When you say all of us, what do you mean by that? Well, I guess you could just be like a femboy. That is a completely different thing. And that is also a completely acceptable thing. All of the men? I don't know. I don't know about that one. It took me a long time to parse through all of those feelings. Why the fuck are you doing that? Okay, just default it. I don't care. Femboys are like, men were actually attractive. Ah! Maybe you get a maybe. The motor perhaps wants to wear a skirt. I'm not one to judge. I am not here to judge. Although I will, I don't know. The one thing that I'm like, not a girl, but if the homies gave me 20 bucks, say no more. I am here to tell you that like improving your life is a good thing and that you should do it. I don't want to engender learned helplessness sort of situation. So I advocate for you to go outside, touch grass, make friends with people in real life, go visit your local library and get a library card. I love spectating this conversation while in a poly relationship. I can judge for you. I'm really good at judging. Fantastic. We found our judge. It's Gwen. Gwen will be the arbiter of judginess. Connect all of you together. Together. You know, I actually got my public library card. Now that I live in a new space, I got my new library card, and I've started listening to audiobooks. I was listening to one today while I was working on my headlights. Would you like to know what I was reading? Well, reading. What I was listening to. I'm straight. No, I'm not. I'm pan, but 20 bucks is 20 bucks. Can you, like, work, please? No, whatever. I'll just do all that up together. Yuri? No, not Yuri. I was listening to A Court of Thorns and Roses, which is, like, very straight person book talk, I think. But it is, like, very culturally relevant. So I wanted to know what the fuss is about. So that's what I've been listening to. And so far, you know what? It's actually not that bad. It's alright. I wouldn't say it's great. It's not marvelous, but I'm enjoying it. Yeah, it's fine. I really want to put like a reading section in my Discord server and like really promote people to go like read and get a local library card, because I'm very worried about like younger kids, and I know that at least some of the people who watch me are on the younger side. Like, I'm fucking old as hell, but I'm worried with like the fact that schools get their funding based on whether or not people pass test scores or not, which means that like the quality of schooling has just been going down. I really want to just like, hey, you guys should go read a fucking book and tell me what you read. Tell other people what you read. Inspire other people to go read. Reading is good, and you should do it more often. So yeah, I need to finish the book that I was reading before I started listening to this one. I don't know what counts as young on the internet nowadays, but you're so right about reading. Not a clue. All I know is that, like, within a couple years, I'm going to be 30, and y'all are going to be watching a 30-year-old VTuber, so... That'll be fun. And come on stream and be like, oh my god, everyone, you won't believe it. I've got gray hair and back pain. Oh, my knees. Help me. Oh my god. Go read a fucking book. How many constructors have I made so far? I keep losing count. To be fair, it'd be quite hard to see. I'm gonna say it's rather young, but I'm 22 and I've been called old at this point. Exercise? I do need exercise. I am going to try and get serious about this next upcoming year being like a year that I get back into like making regular exercise like a thing, because I have made some tweaks to my diet and I think that they've been pretty good. I've really been enjoying making like protein smoothies. I got some protein powder and some frozen fruits and some like kale and spinach, and I just like blend it all up together. You know the greatest thing? Hi, Mischief. Having a fucking blender where you can blend something in the container that you're going to drink it in. So like you put it in upside down, you blend the shit out of it, whatever it is that you're making, you pull it off, and then you slap it, you like put the twist cap on, and then you're good to go. That shit is glorious. Because then I don't have to worry about like, oh, you know, I would blend something, but then it's in a giant jar, and then I gotta like pour it into a bottle or something, and then it's gonna make more mess. No. You blend it in the container, which also means that you can't overfill whatever it is that you're making, because whatever you put in the bottle, you blend it. You can't get more thing from the thing that you put in. I think at this point, young on the internet and the word minor have the same connotation. Perhaps. I don't know. Fucking... minors should not be on the internet. Like, if you're under 13, get the fuck off the internet. Oh my god. I remember a day, fucking anti-moment. I remember back when I was a fucking kid. I actually did go outside and play. I would hang out, and I would go hang out in the woods with my friends, like, deep into nowhere land. I didn't have a phone. I would just hear my mom calling out the back porch, like, hey, it's dinner. Get back here. Be like, all right. I heard the call. I heard the signal. Oh, that doesn't fit. Oh, it does. I just have to, like, tell it to. Before I obtained the power of a phone, I used to go outside in the yard and annoy my sister to get on the swings. I really hate that, like, so much of our society here in America has become so paranoid about letting kids go out and be independent. I heard a story. I'd have to go, like, research it to, like, make sure. But I've heard stories of people, like, parents getting in trouble for, like, letting their kids, like, just be outside without supervision. In Australia, they put out internet restriction policy. The people under. Yes, that was a good that was a good choice. I am 100% on board with that choice. Most of Australia is like a nanny state, but that's a good choice. Listen, the fact that I, 28, have trouble with things like TikTok, because once I start, it's really hard to stop, and it's just like, shut my brain down, I don't give a shit, nothing means anything. Unrestricted internet access is like one of the biggest issues right now. Yeah. I can't imagine how damaging it is to like kids at like 10 to 13 or younger or whatever having like full unrestricted access to a smartphone with the internet and TikTok. I mean, it's called brain rot for a reason. You're not supposed to be actually consuming it. It is bad for you. Imagine having unrestricted internet access and not living in the UK. How many of these have I made so far? Okay, so there's 3. Not 3, there's 6. 6 plus 6 plus... No, clear. 6 plus 6 plus... plus... No, 8... Wait, have I gone too far? I've gone too far. Shit. How many of these did I need? $26.6 foundries. So that's 6. So I just need to break one of you. Yeah, okay. He's gone too far. What happened in Divinity? What do you mean? What about Divinity? I mean, I was bitching earlier about the Divinity trailer being too spooky for me. Oh my god! Wait. What? How does this elevator go from going up to going down? What the hell? Wait, what? No, you're not. You're supposed to go up. What the fuck happened? No, that's not right. Who's trying to kill me? Can you kindly piss off? And then you go out that way. My first match is in losers against a Vank Potemkin. Holy shit. No, I really gotta go look for some tournaments to play locally. I don't want to do it in person. I will immediately like collapse and die. And everybody will call me cringe if I do it online, because I will just get my shit rocked. I was talking to my friends the other day about this, where it's just like, man, there's so many cool things that I want to get better at, because my IRL friend is now better at me than Guilty Gear, or at the very least understands my mix and knows how to counter me specifically, right? I'm doing it online, I'm getting my shit rocked. Yeah, that's exactly what would happen to me too. And they're like, yeah, no, you need to actually spend some time in practice. I'm like, oh, I know. But if I do that, there's like other things that I want to get good at. Like, oh my god, I want to get better at Titanfall 2 speedrunning. I still haven't hit my goal time. And every time I do a new run, it's like, well, this run isn't gonna do well because I haven't practiced them the last time I did a run. That ain't gonna work. Oh yeah, yeah, Gwyn was the person who was telling me about the Titanfall 2 spiritual successor game. Yeah, I'm like a Titanfall 2 speedrunner. Not a very good one, but I've done it. It's very fun. I enjoy it greatly. I hope Gwen's still here. Gwen! Is the Gwen still here, or is my chat frozen? No, okay. I'm just watching. They're definitely trying to shock the audience. Oh, you went and watched the Divinity trailer? Yeah, I fucking hated that so goddamn much. Queen, what's up, Tank? Ace Combat 8? Yeah, I know! I know you're excited for the Ace Combat 8. Sons of Liberty. Like, I'm aware. Queen, you gotta play Ace Combat 8. I will play Ace Combat 8, okay? Calm your titties. I will play Ace Combat 8. And I'll name the stream like Ace Combat 8 or something. And nobody will understand why I've made a... Nobody will understand why I've made a typo in the name of the stream. And it will be peak. Connect all of you. I really hope we can get all of the encased beams done today. Because the upgrading the copper should not be as time consuming as this, because it's literally just we pull some copper out of the ground, we turn it into copper ingots, and then we press it into copper sheets, and that is it. This is like, well, we got to get iron out of the ground, we got to get coal out of the ground, and then we got to get limestone out of the ground. Limestone's got to turn into concrete. We got to make steel, and then steel beams, and we take the steel beams and the concrete, and we make the encased beams. It's like, oh my god! It could have been simple. It still is, technically, considering the amount of shit the rest of this game has. Alright. And then you need to be 66.6 repeating. Cool. Alright, let me just run the math again real quick. We've got 6 plus 6 plus 8 is 20. And then you are 6, 7. But that 7 is 66% repeating. So that's 2/3. So 6 and 2/3. Yeah. Listen, look, the fact that the numbers are sequential, you're just gonna run into that every now and then. Like, I don't, even if I'm not referencing, I'm over here like actually moving my arms around when you can't even see it. Doesn't mean I'm making reference to the meme. It just means that I'm like, oh yeah, you know, 6 and then 7 because they're sequential. Fucking hell. Why am I explaining sequential numbers? Anyway, I'm gonna check my math real quick on the 1200. No, clear. 1200. 6-7 is the worst invention created by man. See, this is where you're wrong, okay? Because I grew up saying that shit was swag, okay? Everything is swag, alright? That shit was really dumb. But that's what it was. That's how it was. And we said things were rar XD, and rar XD means I love you in dinosaur, right? Now all of that is the same as 21 to me. Some kids said 21 and funny people laughed. Some kids said 67 funny and people laughed. Yeah, I'm old enough to realize, nah, you know, it's all the same. I don't care. If some kid finds 6-7 funny, if at least 21 had some sort of punchline, hey, you know, this is etymology. This is language at work. This is how language works. 21 had a joke behind it, though. The joke is that a man calls his son stupid. Like, I don't know what 6-7 has or doesn't have. I don't care. Listen, I guarantee you. Where does 6-7 even originate from? I've heard conflicting stories. One story that I've heard is that like somebody on TV said that a basketball player was like had a height of 6'7", and it's like, oh wow, that's really funny. Video of middle schoolers going 6'7". Okay. Gen Z humor is stupid, but at least it's absurdist humor. I think 6-7 has a joke, but we're too old to know. It might. Here's the other thing. I grew up watching fucking VeggieTales, and there's an old clip from VeggieTales where Larry's like, in the future, humor will be randomly generated. Randomly generated, Bob says. Randomly generated. Their numbers? Yeah. And you know what? The joke from that movie was still, like, really funny to me. I knew you were gonna bring that clip up. It's so funny. It's so funny because I love the joke that comes after it, right? I love the joke that comes after it because it's genuinely funny, but it's still just as random and stupid. Because you've got the robot characters in the movie, and they go, "Hey, tell me a joke." And you got a guy who goes, "Why did the chicken cross the street?" Generating answer, "Weed whacker." Now that's funny. Bob's like, it doesn't make any sense. There wasn't any punchline. It's like, no, but that's the thing. In the future, humor is randomly generated. Manifesting 36 as a meme in 2030? Hell yeah. Let's get started. 36, baby. Let's go. Weed whacker. I don't know. Why did the chicken cross the road? Weed eater. Oh, that's right. Weed eater, not weed whacker. What am I on about? 3.1, 3.1415926535 89793. Nice. Who knows, man? I'm old. I gave up on trying to being part of, like, culturally relevant with, like, today's memes a long time ago. Like, it just is what it is. I don't care anymore. I don't care. It's fine. If the kids are having fun, the kids are having fun. As long as they're not, like, I don't know, fucking doing crypto scams for the memes or whatever. There we go. That's working. All right, cool. So, how about that airline food? Hell yeah! What's the deal with airline food? The problem is the lifespan of memes have dropped to about a week before they're gone. Yeah. What's the deal with airline food? What is the deal with airline food? That's a different reference. Or stealing school property because it's funny. Yeah, that one needs to fuck off and die. Especially school property. Like, fucking hell, kids do not realize, like, how insanely rough it is out here for teachers and schools. Ungrateful ass. It's like, oh, I'm gonna pull a devious lick. What the hell are you on about? Sit down, shut up, and learn, fuckhead. Steal private property instead. Devious licks were funniest as hell. I can't lie. The only thing funny about it was the name. That's it. The name is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. The name for it. That's about it. That's all I'll give it. All right, I'm going to attempt to make something that looks okay with angled walls. $4 meter. I see no moral issue with stealing a traffic cone, simple as. Yeah, but the problem with it is that people weren't just stealing traffic cones. You also had people, like, fucking stealing cars and some shit. Y'all remember that? Where some kids, like, realized how to actually just steal a car, and it's like, oh yeah, we're stealing a car for the laughs. It's like, what the fuck is the matter with you people? Give me steel wool. You know what? We'll do that. I think a friend of mine still has a road sign in their room. Just about everybody. Well, not everybody. Not an insignificant amount of people have done something like that. I know my mom's pulled a fucking devious lick. Like, holy shit. I think she admitted to us at one point in time that she had, like, actually just taken a steak knife from Applebee's at some point in her life. I was like, what the fuck? Wait, what? Why? And I don't remember what the answer to that was. I guess my mom's just a hardened criminal. Nah, I hate this. Give me the concrete wall. One time my mom's friend tried to help me get her to steal a beer glass. Crazy. And I actually want to change the color of this. Make this concrete instead of the off pink color. You up to the top. You across. Patterns. Oh yeah, it's Fixmas. I need to go claim the Fixmas stuff. A relative of mine has a reputation for stealing from restaurants so much that we thought about bringing her to Nando's specifically to steal one of the lovely bowls that the slides go in. Crazy. Stealing is bad. However, have you ever heard about wage theft? The more you know. Queen, what's up, Tank? Police body cam footage of Luigi's Rush show. No firearm was found during the first warrantless search. Really? That's interesting. It was only during the second search, which was during the 11-minute... That's interesting. Well, we'll see how it plays out. My boy Luigi, man. Apparently he did nothing wrong. In more ways than one. Google use fruct. What is that? What? Limited real right found in civil law mixtures. Without it being without fruit. Huh. Why am I learning about this? Why am I learning about use fruct? Also, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm building this factory like in the middle of a naturally made road work, like road section, but oh well. The idea that if you're the primary user of something, you should have ownership of it. Okay. I.e. landlords' claims are illegitimate because they don't use the property that they own. What do you mean they don't use it? They're using it to extract wealth. That's within their rights to do so. Let's see. View over. Well, no one's going to be able to get in and out of this factory. But, oh well, I don't care. This is just going to be a box with some slightly nice corners. God damn it. You know what? Whatever. It works. I don't care anymore. If I borrow a friend's pen, it's still their pen, though, even if I'm the primary and possibly only user. Perhaps. Over what period of time, though? Over what period of time does it become yours, then? Do you argue that at no point in time does it ever become yours? What if you move away? What if they never ask for it back? As I can tell you, I got this deck of cards here, some of which have spilt underneath my desk. I got this deck of cards here that, like, long time ago, I was in middle school, probably, I don't know, long time ago, a friend of mine slighted me in some way, and I said, hey, I didn't like what you did. I'm going to take this deck of cards because you broke or lost or took something of mine. They never ask for it back, then I keep it, but they always have the right to take it back. I won't refuse to give it back if asked. Fair enough. When your neighbor goes to the grocery store, so you go in their house and now it's yours. Wait, what? That's, that doesn't seem right. Wait a minute. Hey, Gwen's back. Yay! I was trying to tell you something, Gwen, but you had disappeared. I was trying to tell you that I'm a Titanfall 2 speedrunner. Not a very good one, but technically I am on the leaderboards. And I have put up quite a couple of runs. I've actually had my my placement taken, so I need to go get it back. Yo, really? That's cool as fuck? I need to do more runs. It's been a while since I've done a run. I'm so out of practice, but it's so much fun. Even if I'm not great at it. Speedrunning Titanfall 2 is like the most fun thing in the world to do. Hello, Koro. Did you leave and return? Lancer? Wait, what about Lancer? Oh, Motor's refighting Lancer. Nice. I didn't know you could fight Lancer in the Delta Rune. I just went upstairs to bug your sister. Alright, nice. Fucking, canon event. Sibling canon event. Where's the rest of the, concrete? I need to figure out where the rest of that concrete went. Because I need to upgrade both of the concrete factories. Hello, train. I was talking to my roommates about PC acquisition in these trying times. RAM prices make me cry. Yeah, it's fucked. It's all fucked. AI is a slight on humanity. And should not have existed at all. Why'd RAM prices go up again? Because AI. It's kind of complicated, but the simple answer, which is not entirely incorrect, is because of AI. Generator RAM performances. AI is literally a demon technology, must be cleansed. Yes! Oh my god, Sam Altman should go to fucking jail for his crimes against humanity. Not gonna happen, but like it should. Isn't production being cut for a bunch of stuff? Yeah, so like it's a couple of things. It's a couple of things. So AI companies are like, "Oh my god, we need RAM for all of our world-destroying computing, right? We need RAM to in the world, right?" OpenAI made a contract with 2 of the 3 major DRAM companies independently. Yeah. So OpenAI says, wait a minute, we can go buy like a bunch of RAM, right? And yes, used up a bunch of global DRAM production supply. This also means that like the 3 companies making like 95% of the world's RAM, right? One of them was like, wait a minute. We make more money when we only produce RAM and sell it to AI companies. Hi, Safe. The manufacturing companies won't ramp up production because they don't believe the bubble will last. Yeah. So as of right now, most of the world's RAM is being made and sold to AI. Yeah, if they ramp up production in the bubble price, the RAM of drop goes below feasibility. Yeah. I was thinking of upgrading my PC a few months back, but decided to wait a little bit. I see that this decision was a mistake. I mean, technically, yeah, it was a mistake, but like, you couldn't see that coming, so yeah. AI is demon tech, and it shouldn't exist, and I hate it so much. But until the bubble pops, we're just kind of in a fucked state. And don't get me wrong, we will be fucked when the bubble pops, which is why I'd like it to happen sooner rather than later. Because, oh my fucking god. Capitalism moment, real. Also, Queen, the reason HLX hasn't been announced yet publicly is because it's supposed to be a launch date for the Steam Machine. Neat. I would have liked to see like something about it at the Game Awards, because I know that it's being made, right? Valve can't announce the Steam Machine while prices are fucked. Yeah, can't announce that either. Yeah, so you can blame Sam Altman and shitty AI and RAM prices for there being no Half-Life 3. Gamers really are the most oppressed group of people. Oh my god. Yeah, you can blame AI for no Half-Life 3. Oh my god. There was a video that I watched not too long ago that was like, hey, by the way, if you're a gamer, you kind of might not want to talk about it publicly, because as this goes on, we talking hopium? No, we're talking about the fact that the reason that there is no Half-Life 3 is because of AI stealing all the RAM and making the RAM prices go up. What was I saying? I was saying something. The fuck was I saying? I don't remember. Somebody help me. I was saying something. The fuck was I on about? I don't know. OpenAI is bad. AI is bad. Sam Altman fucking sucks. And this goddamn administration is going to do nothing about it because literally the economy is in complete shambles right now. And the only reason that we're not, quote-unquote, technically in a recession is because AI is just gobbling up resources from each other in what looks like a massive fucking bubble. Roses are red. We all love oil. Exploit the resources and pollute the soil. Yeah! Necromancer. Only in Satisfactory, though. Oh, right! You were saying something about someone not to pop. Yeah. I don't know how valid of a take this is, right? But their hypothesis, their concern over the next coming years is that we might see an increase in like home break-ins for people like going in and trying to like steal RAM out of your computer. Like that shit is going to be worth its weight in gold, if not more. And if you're over here like, oh yeah, man, I got a sick rig back at home. Fucking yeah, man. And somebody hears you and goes, the fuck you mean you got a sick rig? Oh yeah, man, I got 64 gigabytes of RAM. Huh, I got it right before the big RAM crash. Huh, crazy shit, am I right? Is that so? I don't actually have an issue with the Trump government. I have lots of issues with the Trump government. Holy shit, I have so many issues. About the one thing that I can say nice about the Trump government is that they're getting rid of the penny. Because the penny sucks and is completely useless. Yeah, there's a lot of gay people here. A lot of trans people and a lot of gay people, and we don't like the Trump government. Sounds unlikely, but I am so down for raiding data centers for PC parts. Careful. I accidentally bought The extra RAM when my breaks off in August. I was supposed to return it. I never did. Yeah. Got rid of the penny legalized K-truck supposedly. Yeah, supposedly. It's not going to happen. Without there being financial incentive for manufacturers to actually make those types of trucks, it isn't going to happen. And I have an extra 32 gigs lying around. Yeah. You also need to know where you live in order to break into your house. Listen, again, it's not specifically my take. I was watching a video of somebody explaining why all of this RAM shenanigans is happening, and their extrapolation from it was, we might see more home break-ins. I think it's a bit far-fetched, but considering the fact that this shit won't normalize until maybe 2027, and with how, like, terrible, you know, there's, like, no, like, we are ripping out any social security, you know, preventative measures, right? Personally think that Trump loves minorities. Wait, what the fuck? Listen, okay, this is one of these things where, like, no, there are not a lot of illegal immigrants coming into the country. And if there were, I don't fucking care. You know how good immigration has been for this country? This country has always benefited from there being immigration. I do not give a fuck about who comes into this country. It won't increase break-ins, but it'll definitely become a fat target during a break. Yeah, no, maybe it won't increase directly, right? But nobody's gonna run into your house and steal the TV, because the TV ain't worth anything. But if you got a nice PC in there, they stripping that bitch for parts. The media will convince you to hate immigrants so that you'll ignore corporations stealing from you right now. Yeah, talking about safe. I'm talking about the U.S., the one that I'm fucking stuck in. No, you do not need to be looking at immigrants for your problems. You need to be looking at corporations stealing the American dream out from underneath you. It is not immigrants' fault. Alright, how many constructors do I need here? I'm making 600 limestone. Let's see. Don't put me in a grave. I have the freedom to go where I want. Oh, I don't hate the U.S. I hate what it's becoming. We're entering the American century of humiliation. Illegal immigrants are great, I agree. Illegal... I don't... Okay. That's different, right? Okay. That is a problem. I will give you that, like, people who cross in end up getting really shitty jobs because they work for cash and don't make much, right? Now answer me this. Do you want to go out in the field and pick strawberries? No? Also, if legal immigration is so great, then why is the Trump administration trying to get rid of everybody? No, it's not great. That's what all the fascists fall back to when you confront them. Yeah. I'd like to talk about this seriously. Yes, it is a problem that, like, immigrants that come to this country end up taking really shitty jobs because we don't protect them properly, right? The problem is that we don't give them the opportunities properly to make immigration more accessible. And so you end up with people here taking advantage of them, okay? Not the other way around. I live with ICE walking in my streets daily in LA. You have a good mind, but think a bit more? Yeah. I think that legal immigrants should be paid minimum wage to pick strawberries. Okay. Oh my god. It's one of these things where it's like, okay, I don't think you realize what the Trump administration is considering illegal. Like, they are pulling people off the streets because they look brown. Is the U.S. minimum... No, it's not! The U.S. federal minimum wage hasn't increased in a long fucking time. It's $7.25 an hour. You cannot live off of that. There are so many issues. There are so many issues with the Trump administration because they're not fucking doing anything. All they want to do is break shit and not have a federal government. And then post on Twitter about, we're so epic and red-pilled, and we're gonna fucking, Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. This shit drives me insane. I think it's best to yeah, probably. I'm not the most politically literate. We have the same shit in Vietnam. To any conservatives that feel like immigrants are stealing jobs, we better reinforce. I am going to... Hang on. What's this person's name again? Necromancer. I am willing to let you stick around if you drop the topic, okay? Because this is a trans person's, like, community and YouTube channel, okay? We are vehemently not fans of the Trump administration, okay? If you can drop the topic, maybe you could stick around and learn a thing or two, okay? Because there are plenty of times, believe me, when I just go on a rant about how we need some more socialism in this country, okay? But the whole illegal immigrants thing is such fucking stupid garbage, okay? That I don't want to talk about it. I was enjoying the topic though. It's one of these things where it's like, why should I have to, you know? Trump admin has only made the country worse. I don't know how anyone would be gullible enough to support it. I don't know. Maybe you're 12. Who knows? Can't believe I grew up Christian, learning to like be kind to one another and shit. And then now that I'm like in my late 20s, apparently Christianity is about hating your neighbor and not giving food to a starving baby. Like, what the fuck? And that's because we need to be Republicans. We can do this in the Discord. It's not best for stream. Maybe. I don't know. I'm noticing a lack of trains. You're glad that Claire Obscure got Game of the Year? Still haven't played it. May or may not play it. Who knows? I wish they hadn't gotten so many different awards. I watched the Moist Critical video recently about the Game Awards, and he said something that was really good, is that one game should not be nominated for so many different categories because it just drowns out any other game. Like, Hollow Knight only winning a singular category was kind of fucking upsetting. As much as it drove me insane, it was still a really good game. I remember Moist Critical talking about some other game that, like, I didn't even remember what it was, but apparently it didn't get anything, and apparently it was also, like, really good, so. Should just transfer everything instead of belts. Agreed, but this indie title sweeping the Game Awards at least makes corporations sweat. That is, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm on the... Listen, I don't know much about how E33 was made. I know that some people, like, are like, ugh, it's not actually indie or whatever, right? Yeah, Bygamer's not really on board with it being indie. To me, indie just means it's not being like produced by like a mega publisher where, you know, the game's profits are a part of like some quarterly financial obligations or whatever, right? $8 million is a budget way larger than 99% of the indie games. Yeah, but I mean, like, I feel like it's where the money comes from and like who's gonna benefit has more to do with it being an indie game than how much money it gets. Like, I mean, honestly, if like Markiplier wanted to make a game and he had like a really great idea for it and put up some concept shit and then put out a like Kickstarter and it raised $8 million, right? I think it would still be considered indie. Yeah, Split Fiction came out this year and it was great, and I don't even think it got anything. Not a damn thing. I don't even know if it got nominated, which is a real shame. 600. I have 600 limestone. 100 limestone divided by 45. Shit. Fuck. 600 divided by 45 is 13 1/3. Okay. What the fuck is Expedition 33 even about? Dude, I don't know. Like, that's the thing. I'm in the camp of like, huh, one game won like 9 awards. That's crazy. I've never even heard of it. I had never even heard of Expedition 33. No, that's a lie. I had heard of Expedition 33. I had no idea what it was about, though. I know more about Dispatch without playing it than I know about Expedition 33. I don't know what it is. Oh my god. Should I play it? I don't know. I'm a little salty that it took every single game, like every single award from the Game Awards. Do I want to play it? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I was watching the Star and Germa where they were like watching the Game Awards, and it's like they were saying, it's like, yeah, no, you're gonna go play Expedition 33 now, and every time you see like, you know, oh, my foot clipped through the floor, it's gonna be like, I mean, did this really deserve to get Game of the Year? Dispatch seems to have had a much bigger cultural impact, at least in the queer and artist spaces. What the fuck, Maddie? What the fuck is my girlfriend on about? How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is fine. Honestly, I think Escape from Duck. What? She got elected. Elected for what? Oh, nominated? Oh, I think you mean to say nominated. It was made by a massive Chinese mobile game company. You're out of here? Alright, see you safe. For president. No, Mom Donnie forever. You make great games. Yeah, more or less. Am I saying what? Yeah, no, I mean, like, yeah. So that's 10. Mamdani Mandate. Glory to the People's New Republic of New York. Man, I want to visit New York so bad. I've never gotten the chance to. I think there was... I know my sisters visited New York City at one point. I haven't. I'd love to go see it. I loved San Francisco so much, man. San Fran was so cool. Mandate of Heaven, yes. San Fran was so cool, man. Other than the Waymos everywhere. That shit sucked. But like... oh my god, walking around? Taking buses and shit? Oh my god, I love public transit. Fuck me. I wish we had public transit here. No. Only cool places get public transit. NYC is rather cool upstate. Concrete perpetually? Yeah, but I mean, it's still a big city. San Fran was still a big city. American discovers walking. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's all kinds of jokes you can make about me. But look, I'm from the fucking South, man. I'm from the South. We don't get any of that. You want to walk somewhere? Good luck if there's even a sidewalk. Are you kidding me? Fucking hell. I remember one time I wanted to walk to a restaurant, right? Louis Rossman is pretty cool. Trains in the game, trains. There's a lot of, look, there is a lot of trains in my save. You can't really tell from here. Let me see. Vehicles, take you off the map. Truck stations, take you off the map. Hide. Alright, here you go. Here is every train station and all of the trains running around on my map so far. Did I hear public transit? Greetings from the Dutch Bond. I was only 2 hours late to the Satisfactory stream. Hi, Just Player. I love public transit, and I'm so sad that America just doesn't get any. Is there a lot of trains? Hell yeah, there are. Listen, listen, I went to San Francisco, right? I went to San Francisco, and, like, Naj picked me up. Naj, one of my people, right? I went to go see one of my mods. And, like, we went and hung out. She picked me up from the airport in her car. We went to my hotel. We dropped off my shit, and I never got in another car until, like, we left to go back to the airport. And I got to go see so many cool places. I got to go to Japantown. I got to go to the wharf. I got to see, like, so much cool shit and experience being in a big city where everything is, like, you can just walk places. Like, everything, oh my god, it's beautiful. It's genuinely beautiful. I got a bus card. I got to ride the bus. I got to ride the, like, subway or whatever. Everything was sick. I like public transit because I'm alienated from my other based on class. And I want to sit. Maddie, what are you on about? Public transit in Colorado is pretty cool. Maddie is locked in on the psyche of the average American, apparently. Some tone indicators would be nice. If it's not funny, I'm banning you. But sure, go ahead. What do you got? I wish that I could, like, I wish I could hop on a train and go across and visit my family by train instead of having to go by airport. I do like flying. Flying is kind of fun for me because I've done it a lot. But like, security sucks. Sitting in a cramped fucking seat sucks. There's a lot of stuff that sucks about flying. Why is it... Oh my god. Alright, yeah, that's funny. Yep. Oh boy. Alright. How are we thinking? I will let the power of democracy decide if that was funny or not. Guns, bottles. Dark out of 10. Yeah, honestly. Seven, 6, 2. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Oh gee. Oh darn. To go to Cal. I know fucking nothing. I know no. 5, 5, 6 out of 10. Oh lord. Is a Brit saying that joke? Is he gonna say our dental care is better? And then they can say, yeah, your dental care might be better, but you have to pay extra for it. Because 9 out of 10 doctors agree that your teeth are not a part of your body and are actually really freaky, and we shouldn't cover that. I haven't seen a dentist in like 10 years, maybe more. I have no idea what's wrong with our dental. I don't know. It's like a... I don't know. I'm going to depart. Good night. Good night, Koro. Our dental care is better. Asterisk. $300. We stay winning. Oh my god. That's like an old bit from Brian David Gilbert that I just made. Sorry for no tone indicator. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. It's like actually a problem. I have straight teeth. Yeah, but we don't speak weird. We don't speak weird. Now listen, I'm from the South, and we speak pretty funny. You know, there's a lot of sounds that just sort of get scrunched together, and a bunch of dumbass made-up words. And sometimes you make contractions out of so many different words that if you were to write it down, it would look ridiculous. At least the Brits sound proper. I like the lack of tone indicators. I want to constantly have to guess whether you're joking or clinically insane. I feel like I could turn the U.S. into a socialist utopian. Sure, refusing to be worse than the British in anything. Really accepts me as a Canadian. I want to eat at a really good chicken place you Americans have. What is that? Also, what is your joke, Lumberjack? Also, I have been doing so little building of anything. We are not making encased beams tonight. Not even close. How many do I need again? I need 13 1/3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 11. I have 11 down here. So I need 3 more and 1 set to 1/3. Okay. And then the limestone's going through there. So I should do like 1, 2, 3. Set U to be 33.3 repeating. You know, I once had a guy tell me that part of Texas was... That's crazy. Real English shit, you don't live in England. Oh, Chick-fil-A? Chick-fil-A's good, but like... I don't know, man. I don't feel comfortable about eating the Jesus chicken these days. That shit fucked up, what they've done. I hear Raising Cane's is good. Never been there. So weird for me to just search. So weird to me using such numbers in Satisfactory. It's not satisfying, if you get what I mean. What, for me to use 33 1/3? I can show you what I calculated. I have, let's see. I have 600 items per minute, right? And 40, no, not that one. A usage of 45 limestone per minute, like, going in, right? So if I want to use that evenly, you do 600 divided by 45. And that's 13 1/3. So that's 13 constructors with one of them being set to 33%. And then you can use up every piece of the constructor. Any food that hates gay people can't be good for your health. Real? Let's see. Connect you to you. Food that is good for gay people is also bad for your health. And what might that be? I don't know how I know this, but carrots are homophobic. How the fuck are carrots homophobic? I get along with them excellently. Alright, let's test and see if I've actually made this properly. We should be getting, I think, how much did I calculate out for? 600 concrete. This should be 600 concrete. It'll take a little bit to sort of, like, saturate properly. I keep breaking the damn awesome sink when I keep needing it. This is so cringe. Respect. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Spaghetti Chin. You're right. You did say that. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have pushed you on it. Improved my opinion of the French. You know what improved my opinion of the French? Fucking Marie from Warframe. Me having a fucking gay panic when Marie goes like, oh, uh-huh. I see you are here to help us. Thank you. And I'm like, oh my god. She's so cute. I love her. How is food homophobic as food? Okay, in the whole like Chick-fil-A sense, right? In the Chick-fil-A sense, Chick-fil-A, what did they do? They I think they donated to a bunch of organizations that fund conversion camps, right? I've always respected the French because they don't take shit from their government. Yeah, that too. Holy hell. When the French get upset about something, they do something about it. And they don't let their government get away with shit. From Fallout 4, I haven't played any of the Fallout games, sadly. You distracted me so badly, Rouse went from Fallout to... No! Not Rutabaga. The donate, not past tense. Oh, are they still doing it? Yeah. You didn't know she was gay until Marie Warframe? That'd be really strange if I didn't realize I was gay until Marie Warframe. And also dating you, Maddie. I am going to date another woman. Wait a minute. Warframe. French lady with pretty accent? I might be gay. Looks over at girlfriend. Hey, girlfriend. I might be gay. Just say. They protest because they'd rather do that than work. Do not mistake laziness for activism. I mean, shit still happens. Shit still gets done. Over in our half of the world, you know, we get upset that like Trump is destroying the goddamn country, and then I don't know. I guess I'll just go look at TikTok. Sometimes you go on 4 dates with a woman without realizing that you're going on dates with her until she informs you of her anniversary date. Oh, man. This should balance out eventually and say 1600. Also, I love how the fact that this belt is moving so fast, it looks like they're going backwards. But if I stand on this belt, I assure you, it is not going backwards. The items are going into the machine. Irish or more American Reddit. Interesting, interesting. Oh man, we crossed our 3-hour mark, but I don't want to be done. I kind of want to get the steel beams up and moving. I'm gonna assume that this is like working properly. This shouldn't be 1200 concrete per minute. If I move back far enough, I should be getting... Oh, well, you're not even powered. I'm fucking stupid. Jesus Christ. You're powered. And then I didn't power any of you. Well, that's wonderful. Forgot to power all of you. Good job. All of this. We put wet wipes in the sink. I don't know what would be analogous to wet wipes in this situation. Of course, Iron Man is the last holdouts of modern culture. Crazy statement, but might be true. Might be a truth nuke. All right. Surely this factory is not producing 1200 concrete per minute. If I just go back here, at some point this should start to like filter out. You know, you can use biofuel for at least 3 power stages. Pretty much all I use biofuel for is for my jetpack. Like, I could use it for more shit, but I don't really care. I want to see you in the chat. Well, then, I'm gonna be in town here pretty soon. I keep forgetting to make a announcement post about it. I guess I can announce it like here and then make a proper post later. I am leaving on the 19th, so there is no stream. Oh my god! Thank you for $2, Gwen! First stream that I've watched that I stayed over 20 minutes. Listen, I do my best. I am doing my best to be someone worth watching. You know what I mean? Town inside me? What? Anyway. Yeah, the 19th, there's no stream Friday. Biofuel and the biofuel reactors. Yeah, but I'm like past that. I'm making rocket fuel now. Like, I'm fucking making rocket fuel. I ain't sitting around with biofuel, man. I'm sure I could use biofuel for later shit. However, no. I will continue to use it to power my jetpack, and that's about it. Okay. We're just gonna assume that you're working properly and move on to the next stage, which is to make... I gotta check my notes. You got a friend in me. Biofuel can't be automated and thus is meaningless. Exactly, Gwen. Exactly. Where's my notes? Oh yeah, I can push buttons. I have a stream deck now. I have a stream deck. I can push buttons. This is incredible. Where'd it go? Yeah, love it. Okay, how many steel beams? Right. Okay. 300 beams. 15 constructors. I need 20 what about the foundries? Did I calculate out for foundries? No, that's the camera. Steel beam. Constructor. Steel ingot. 26 foundry. Yeah, 26.6. I literally wrote it down. I'm just blind. Incredible work. I look forward to the Gabe Cube. The Gabe Cube is amazing. Nessie! I didn't even consider it like that. Holy fuck. Alright, I'm gonna make this not the worst thing. Do I fix the belts? I fix the belts. It's not that big of a deal. I can fix the belts. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I can fix the belts. Yeah, I'd be over here fucking around with time crystals and fix-it trigons. I ain't about to try and run my factory off of biofuel. I have to drive an hour and a half to get my roommate from the airport. Eh. What if the belts fixed me? What if there was nothing to be fixed? This is a lie. There's plenty that can be fixed. I'd suck. Oh, god damn it. That's too tight of a bend. Shit. Alright, whatever. I can change this around so that you go to the middle. Evil Queen is like, this is false, moving on. I've never cared for... The Steam frame looks amazing. Oh, VR. The Steam frame looks interesting. No, I love VR. I love my VR headset. I have an Index. Not like the full capacity of the Index, because I don't have the original Index trackers. I've told this story in the past about how I managed to, like, get an Index by, buying it piecemeal. This is true, however. Got misspelled VR? Yeah, it's fine. Hey, part of my job is like trying to decipher what somebody's misspell was, what it meant. Give me a double Walmart outlet, and then connect you to you. I'm gonna get the foundries done and then call it a day. Or at least some of them. Political edition. Jesus Christ. Gee. Are your headlights holding up? I will send you pictures of them in the morning, Lumberjack, after a full night of them, like, drying out and getting whatever. I can't do VR, it makes me feel terrible. I love VR, man. Dude, when Half-Life Alyx was first announced, that was like one of the first and only times I've ever attempted to pre-order a game. And then it turns out that because I had just the index controllers, I didn't even have the full like set at the time. I just had the controllers. They were like, yeah, no, you get Alyx for free. I was like, holy shit. God damn, okay. Thank you, Valve. Thank you, Gaben. 26 foundries. Holy shit. Okay, how do I want to organize this? I think I want to go, like, here. Wait, Queen, are you a Tumblr girl? I fucking wish that I was a Tumblr girl. I was not on Tumblr back in its heyday. I heard about it, but I never got to. Is there a reason that you use only the default foundation skin? It's fine. It's also pink now, so, you know. I don't have any interest in getting the Steam frame just because I have the index. Like, I have a headset. It is a headset. I'm interested. I've said in the past, I have a lot of Valve hardware. I have the original Valve controller with, like, the funny trackpads on it. I have the original Steam Link. I don't know how many people even know what the Steam Link is, but I have it. What about concrete? It looks so nice and clean and nice. Gwen, I promise you, there are places that I have built shit using concrete as a foundation. Can't wait to buy the $1,200 Steam machine. I imagine it's probably going to be somewhere around $700 to $800. I think the rocket fuel factory production space is all on concrete. I should go visit there before we like wrap up, just so I can like, hey, this is what we've been working on for quite a while now, but I can't build anything over here because I don't have enough encased beams. Although, because there's a bunch in storage up there, I could build another one just real quick. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I can do 10, and then 20, and then I probably have space for, what is it, 7? Yeah, because 26 and 2/3. So if I put another splitter, like right here, and then do you, and then you, and then across. I said the GameCube will cost like a normal PC. Fun fact, it runs on... Yeah, the cost will not be under 500. It'd be nice if it was under 500, but... It's not gonna happen. Listen, if you want cheap gaming hardware from Valve, just get the Steam Deck. Like, just get a Steam Deck. As long as they're still making Steam Decks, go get a Steam Deck. And then, I don't know, plug a keyboard and a mouse and an external display into it. Like, that's your option. Make it under 500 would be a damn good loss lead of a product. I mean, they could. The thing is, I remember hearing somebody talking about, like, the reason why it doesn't need to be a loss leader for Valve, they don't need to price it like a loss leader, is because A, the Steam Deck already exists, and B, if they make the GameCube too much of a loss leader, then you're just gonna have a bunch of people buying it without actually using it as a platform to play games on. You're just gonna have people buying it to like, oh, this is just a really cheap machine that we can like put in our store to like run our singular POS system, right? And then they never buy a single damn game from Steam. So it doesn't really need to be a loss leader, you know what I mean? Also, this is not the right spot. Because I don't think it'd make for a very good loss leader. Your loss leader is the Steam Deck. You buy a Steam Deck so you can play games on the Steam Deck. You don't buy a Steam Deck so that way you can, I don't know, turn it into like a media center in your store or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? Oh my god, I got a kiss from my girlfriend. You. At least the 570 is only $400 again. Yeah, we went through price fuckery with GPUs. I think the RAM one's gonna be worse, but hopefully at some point in time it'll all sort of work itself out in the end. Hopefully. I don't have that much hope, but we'll see. You're so happy? I still haven't played No Man's Sky. I was very against the idea of playing No Man's Sky after its botched release. I didn't really want to support a game that, like, fucked up that hard on launch, but, you know, maybe it's time to forgive and forget on that one. Do it, holy fuck. RAM inflation's already worse. Yeah, no, it's already worse. That is true. I'm pretty sure it's in the Steam library. I'm pretty sure I have access to it and I don't have to go buy it. Because I think Kirby played it at one point in time and enjoyed it. I feel like the building of Satisfactory, you can do the same stuff in No Man's Sky. Perhaps. We shall see. Let's just try nobody's RAM. I'm too much of a fucking nerd that, like, if you say RAM, I'm not gonna think about the animal. I'm not gonna think about doing it up the ass. I'm gonna think about, yes, indeed, AI is a blight on our society and is destroying the consumer marketplace for RAM. And we need more competition in the space because Micron leaving the consumer RAM industry is bad for everybody involved. Also, No Man's Sky has more than made up for the bad release nowadays, even if I prefer games with more depth than Brett. Yeah, I don't know. One day. Never say never, you know what I mean? I've got plans and ideas. Getting DDR5'd in the ass, real. Would you be willing to take a stick of DDR5 up the ass if it meant that you got to walk out of the Best Buy with it for free? Intel might make RAM? I don't know. I don't know enough about, like, the details of the industry. It'd probably be a good idea, but, like, this shit's so complicated. There's a reason why there's only, like, 3 companies making it. So who knows? Grok AI would sacrifice itself for 5 people? Hell yeah, it would. Intel's just CPUs. So that's 20. I need 7 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, NVIDIA does make, not NVIDIA, Intel does make GPUs these days. And Tank bought one. Tank has one. It's kind of a backup card for him at this point, but they seem to be fine. You own an Intel GPU? How do you like it? Computer hardware, like a lot of other hypercomplex, it's really hard, yeah. Getting started into that kind of space is extremely difficult, very costly, and also extremely risky. Here's my Intel GPU for rendering. I like it. Nice. Intel CPU is kind of cringe now. I kind of want to get off this Intel CPU. It's honestly nothing but trouble these days. There's a reason TSMC has such a monopoly. Yeah. Not investing into Intel and just the next gen. i9 is prone to bricking your computer. I won't trust them until it is secure. I thought that was just like a 13th and 14th gen problem, not specifically like the i9s. Like I have an i9, but it's a 12th gen, not a 13th or 14th gen. Those were the ones that would overheat themselves to death. Though I think BIOS updates have made them not do that. Still. I find it, there was something that I didn't talk about streaming-wise. Can you use a dedicated GPU for streaming and another one for gaming? I don't know. I know people use like 2 computers for streaming, but I don't do that because I'm not made of infinite money. Hell, this whole thing, as much as I love doing it, it don't even pay my rent, man. I be out here losing money for the sake of, for the sake of having a good time, making friends and making a slight amount of money. I do a lot of them together since the majority I need said issues. Yeah, 10th gen is pretty clean. Yeah. I own a 13th gen CPU. Those aren't problems with high-end. I don't know. I was gonna say, I find it very funny and very interesting that during the Game Awards, did y'all notice there was a lot of ads for AMD stuff? You saying the $2 I sent isn't sustaining your monthly expenses? No, but I don't expect any one person to do so. Listen, if I'm not like properly doing this well enough, that's just a skill issue on my part. I just gotta get better. I just gotta be a better streamer. Oop, come on. Ah, work. Maybe next stream. Okay, $500 super chat time. Holy shit. That's when I turn on members. This is when I turn on members only chat and just completely tank the stream because the only people who can chat are like Ben and Mischief and like Helicat if she were here. I don't have $500. I don't expect you to give me $500. I don't expect anybody to give me anything, and if they do, to give outside of their means. That'd be rude. Yeah, I don't want to do that. What are you kidding me? I don't want to do that. Did you ever play Project Zomboid? I don't know, maybe. I don't know, maybe. That's kind of gonna be my answer for a lot of this shit. Punishing your longest running viewer. No, I wouldn't do it. Hopefully we'll find a millionaire to bankroll the stream forever. There was one person at one point who was fairly well off. And I think she made a joke at one point. She was like, hey, Queen, just so you know, I could, like, completely fund your entire channel for you for the foreseeable future. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. Are we gonna? No. Okay. It's fine. And now she's not even here. She disappeared. Oh, c'est la vie. So it goes. I'm a Nepo baby. Just give me like 3 years. Alright, gotcha. Have you ever heard of Phantom Brigade? It's a fun game. I have not. Listen, I have plans for the rest of December, and then some plans going into January. And then we'll just see how it goes, you know? Alright, I got my foundries down. This is good. I have a lot of steel at my disposal. How much steel do I have? 300 beams, I think? Yeah, alright, cool. So literally all of this will go up to the next floor, probably? Methinks. Here, we'll go. I don't want to do that right now. I want to wrap up. I want to go run over to the rocket fuel factory. It's like XCOM 2. I do like the XCOM games. I have played the XCOM games. I'm going the wrong way, methinks. Yes, I need to be going. I'm like in the middle, right? Yeah, I'm right here. I need to go northwest. Cool. Alright. My inability has brought you to greater heights. That and giving me $2. That's giving money both boosts the XP cap and like puts you at a higher spot. My donation work because YouTube's being done for me? No. So far, the only thing I've gotten is from Gwen. Pay to win, for real. Yeah, also it resets every stream. I didn't make the rules. Like, one day, I started the stream, and we were like, huh, what's this XP thing doing here? Okay, whatever. You also can't redeem it, because I can't get rid of the XP. Weird, I got a receipt? I don't know, man. Yapping does cause a higher spot. Pelia's here, I get second. It's like, there's a lot of factors, and I don't know how they're all balanced. I think it has to do with, like, how much yap you do, how many people are here, how long the stream's been going on, if somebody's donated, because donating boosts you up. I don't understand how it all works, and I probably never will. It's not as good of a system as a... Yeah, here's some concrete foundations. It's not as good of a system. Price super chat queen $2. Well, I'm very thankful that you decided to do so, but as far as I can tell on my end, I have one singular super chat, so nothing I can do. YouTube just being a YouTube, I guess. XP limit being higher gives a higher rank than yapping on stream. Cause I mean, y'all are like the first ones to get here, so you're there the longest. Rejects the impure donors. Holy shit! I have no clue. I appreciate it though. I appreciate the sentiment and the desire to give me $2. Hopefully it comes through by the end of stream, which is soon, but despite being equal to buy, dude, I don't know how it works. I didn't make the system. I didn't even ask for it. If I was gonna ask for a system like that, I would have asked to like have it work between streams so that way we can redeem. Like, if we're gonna just steal from Twitch, we might as well go all the way. I won't lie, it has increased the amount of super chats that I get, because now, every now and then, Tank and Pad the Girlfo will end up in like a bidding war over who gets to be in first place, and it's really funny. And then I walk away with like $50. I ain't complaining about that one. I just hope that they're not spending outside of their means. Oh, no, wait. This is all on regular factory floor. Whoops. Twitch is lame. Indeed! That's why I'm not on Twitch. I am on YouTube exclusively. I'm a YouTube original. YouTube exclusive. Won't find me on Twitch. Anyway, this is what we're building, and this is why we need so many encased industrial beams, because we're making this giant behemoth. For if I remember how the maths, right? 6 of these blenders makes 600 rocket fuel into the 600 pipe, and then each one of these takes in 100 fuel. I love those stacks. They were designed by somebody else, not me. That was designed by Tane in my Discord server. Tane is also responsible for helping me with making some of these refinery stacks, where these two, you can tell that these two refineries are normal and just been placed down, but all of these refineries are like squished in next to each other more than what's supposed to be possible, and it helps save some space, quite a lot of space when spread out over like 10 to 15 refineries. Okay, I'm gonna build one more of these things and attempt to turn it on. That's the wrong blueprint. What do I need? I need motors. I literally don't have enough items like in storage in depot, so I have to pull them out, put them in my inventory, and then wait for the depot to fill up again before I can place anything. And this is why we have to remake the encased industrial beam facility, because this one blueprint uses 360 encased industrial beams, and the original encased industrial beams were made by somebody else, and it only stored like the 400 in depot plus 100, and so it sucked. Christmas slop in TF2. TF2 is in a bad spot, man. It sucks. I wish for so much better for TF2, but who knows. Right there. You ready? Whoa! Very nice. The fuel loop still needs more canisters, so some of these probably aren't working properly, which is a shame. Let's see. How about we don't gamble, because gambling is bad. And then switch this to, yeah, this one. All right, cool. And then power you. Are you guys even powered? You are powered. I don't know why the light system isn't working properly for them. They're all hooked into, like, this light control panel. Oh, I just had to update it. All right, cool. But yeah, every one of these, like, pillars, basically, for every blender is out here, there needs to be a giant pillar. So this will make, like, I think the math works out to, like, 150,000 more megawatts of power on the grid. And we're currently sitting at 57,000, so massive bump. Massive bump. Trying to boot up Satisfactory myself, but the breakers are angry. Oh no, not the Angie breaker. Uh-oh. Ah, fuck, no! Ah, shit. I built it one off. Wait, hang on. I gotta scrap it. It's one spot too far. Nope, hang on. My mistake, my mistake. Nope, it's gotta be perfect. Gotta be perfect. It needs to go right there. Much better. Then I can connect you to you. You to you. There we go. If it's not perfect, why bother? Which means I need to move you. Grab another one of you. Do this again. Come on. Get into position. I'm so tired. I didn't even notice. Motor, you could have gone to bed like a while ago. I'm just saying. You have made that choice. You into you and you into you. Paint, paint. And then power. That's the wrong section. Alright. Good. This is good. Discord says you're playing Warframe. Discord is a rotten liar. Anyway, save game. Day 70, part 2. Wonderful. Is it Sesby and Lex time? Sesby and Lex. Alright, Minnows, hit that music. Thank you, Tank and Ben and Helicat and Nessie and Pad the Girlfo and Stella for being my $10 patrons. You guys are fucking awesome. Thank you to Devil Clark and Laurie Quo for being my $5 patrons. Thank you to all the cool new people that showed up tonight. That was pretty epic. I'm going to do some more Satisfactory tomorrow. And then Tuesday, I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Astroneer is fun, but I've had a hard time getting into it. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Thank you to my $5 members, Paddington the Girlfo and Big Ben. And my $1 YouTube members. Thank you to Gwen for that $2. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go eat dinner. I give 50 needs more money. Brother, my rent, it ain't $15 a month. Our queen requires more. Listen, I'm trying to do this shit full time, but I ain't making full time money. But I do it because I love it. Like, beyond anything else, I do it because I love it. If I have to get a part-time job at some point, so be it. But I'm gonna keep doing this shit because I love it. Anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow, same time. Bye!